Everyone. Today we are going to talk about a hot topic in artificial intelligence, which is machine learning versus deep learning. So, what are the differences between machine versus and deep learning? So, let's start it. So, both machine learning and deep learning, as we see, it's in part or subset of artificial intelligence. So, in artificial intelligence, we mainly put the intelligence in machine just like a human possesses the intelligence. So we are making machines uh, as intelligent as we humans are. So both machine learning and deep learning are subset of artificial intelligence because we are in these both these categories. We are making the machine ability to learn by itself, and based on those learning it will do the decision making and the programming. And in deep learning, which is again a further subset of machine learning, in that we are putting some kind of extra complex type of algorithm being used, which were not part of the machine learning, obviously, because the things which machine learning algorithms were not able to perform, we do that with the help of deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but a specialized version of machine learning. So let's start with the machine learning and deep learning individually by their characteristics before jumping directly into the differences. So if we talk about machine learning, as we saw, it is a branch of artificial intelligence. So with this, we are expecting machines to mimic humans. We are expecting machines to behave like humans, like we human learn based on the data we see and data we process. So same way we expect machines to behave the same way. So in this strategy, we provide machines with the data, lots of data, so that machine can learn and identify. For example, if we want machine to understand the difference between cat and a dog, so we will provide, or we will present lots of images of cat and lots of images of dogs, so that based on the picture, machine can understand, okay, these are the properties of a cat and these are the properties of a dog. So it basically start judging the image or the object based on the data from which it learns. So we are basically not hard coding any programming, just in previous versions of computer system which were not actually intelligent. That is why we are saying these are artificially intelligent devices. We are making them learn from the data, so that we don't need to program it based on set of rules. So this is basically a machine learning device can do. But why, what is the need of deep learning then? If machine learning was already there, then what is the need for deep learning? Because it is also a branch of AI, and even a subset of further machine learning. Then what extra feature it provides? So the difference, later on we will see the major differences between deep learning and machine learning. But at high level, if we want to understand first, it is also putting a machine to mimic humans and ability to learn from the data, just like the machine learning does. But the way it train the machine is different than we do in the machine learning, because here we are using a human like structure, just like our human brain has neurons. Neurons are basically, if we want to imagine, just like a neural network. Right now we have it on the screen, so it is a similar concept our brain has. Our brain is a set of multiple neurons tightly connected with each other. So on the same concept, deep learning neural network concept has been implemented, which is first we see the input layer, hidden layer 1 and 2, and then the output layer. So first we provide the input from there, and these hidden layer, in this example we have taken two layers of hidden layers. So but based on the complexity of the task we are performing, these hidden layers can be at multiple levels. It can go to 3 level, 4 level, even higher multiple levels. So neural network is even more complex system, just like a human brain, which is being used in deep learning because we want to mimic our brain, how our brain works. So we are providing more complex data. That is again a another difference. If you once we go to the difference of machine learning, so we will see that it there we need to provide lots of data as compared to machine learning, which needs a smaller data set. So deep learning is even used for more complex and critical type of algorithms as compared to machine learning. So now let's move to the actual differences between machine and deep learning. So as we saw, this is again the same concept, subset of artificial intelligence. Both are again subset of artificial intelligence, but deep learning is again a further refined version of subset of machine learning. So machine learning, it gets trained on a smaller data set if we compare it with deep learning, which needs larger set of data set. And that is the reason if we see point number 5, where CPU, simple CPU which we use in our computers nowadays, being used for machine learning because it's a smaller data set as compared to deep learning, where we need a specialized version of processing unit called as GPUs, graphical processing units. So because these are very highly specialized processing capabilities which are specially designed for these complex algorithms to process at a faster speed. And if we see the another difference here, in machine learning we need a very significant human interaction to tell the system, to tell the machine that this is the way it is processing the data, it is as per the expected output or not, or it has machine has to modify its algorithm or modify its learning. So lot of human interaction is required. But in deep learning, our emphasis would be that human intervention would be very restricted, very minimal. And in machine learning, the algorithms are used as simple algorithm, just like regression and all. But in deep learning we use neural network, just like ANNs, artificial neural network, RNN. So all these are little bit on the complex side, which needs the neural network as the base. And for machine learning we use structured data, although it's a different topic altogether. But at high level, structured data is nothing but more of organized data, just like a spreadsheet or Excel or kind of tabular, which format data we use in relational database, Oracle and other relational database. So it's very organized, rows and columns. We can easily see the data and we can fetch it, retrieve it. But deep learning works on a unstructured data, just like in real time we use lot of sources of data. In social media lots of posts are available, audios, videos. So all these are unstructured data, there is no specific structure as such, but we need to process that data. So this is deep learning basically works on all those type of unstructured data set as an input. So type of training methods in we use in machine learning are supervised learning, which is basically we provide the labels with the data set. Apple, we will label it as Apple image with Apple label, then car and image with car label. So every data we make a label along with the data set so that system can learn it during the training phase. But then when we process present the data, the actual real-time data, then it system will able to identify it. These are actually complete different topic altogether, but just at high level we are discussing. Unsupervised learning is nothing but data without labels, so it's not tagged with any label, so system has to identify it, which type of classification it has to tagged with it. And then semi supervised learning is a mix of supervised versus supervised plus unsupervised learning, so it's a mixed type of data. Some data would be tagged with labels, but some will not be tagged. And reinforcement learning, so like these are, we will discuss in a separate video altogether, but at high level these are the different training methods which are being used in machine learning versus deep learning. So now comes the actual real-time use case where machine learning algorithms would be used. So as I mentioned earlier, it is best suited for classification purposes. Just like a mail, we process it as a spam or not spam, useful or not, or these kind of classifiers we put with the help of machine learning algorithm. These are kind of simple tasks we do with the help of these algorithms. And with deep learning, it's relatively complex task like self-driving cars, where machine has to identify each pixel, and based on that it will identify, okay, these are the pedestrians which might be moving from one side of the road to another side. So this is kind of little bit complex and real time, where we need a fast processing uh, capabilities. That is why it needs GPUs and relatively higher processing capabilities. Drug discovery is another real time example for this use case for this. And medical image recognition, where it can identify the image, and it can read from samples data, and then it can decide, okay, this person might have this type of disease or not. So all these type of complex data processing would be part of the deep learning. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.